Stop. If you're one of the 85 unique viewers who stopped by and visited our channel in the past 28 days, give me 30 seconds to sell you our channel, if you don't mind. This is Flannel Farms. My name is Brian. My wife and I, well, she's in her mid-30s, I'm in my late 30s. We have 3 kids, we homeschool, she works part-time, I work as a firefighter paramedic. I also have a small stump grinding business with a partner of mine, and we're trying to homestead on a property we just bought that's 15 acres. We have 67 chickens, we're working on the pig pen now, and we have planted 2 acres of field crop. So, if you are interested in seeing what we do, please stop and take a look at the videos we have. Maybe you'll find something interesting. If you enjoy poorly directed, badly written, and so-solely edited things, this is the place for you. For the other 300, 400 of you that watch all of the videos, let's get started. We had a bit of a tragedy this week. Our dog Jim has run off. He's a hound beagle mix that we got from a shelter about 2.5 years ago. He was about a year old when we got him. And so far, he had been romping around the property just fine, never was gone for more than an hour, and you could always hear him romping through the woods having a grand old time. He would chase rabbits and things like that, but he never really disappeared. And the other night he actually almost caught a deer. I was out by the barn and he went by and I saw the deer he was chasing. I tried to call him, and as those of you with dogs know, there's no chance that I was going to catch him and stop him. And we called him. He is microchipped. We've called the local animal shelter and there's no luck. I think probably because he's a stupid friendly dog, and I don't mean stupid, I just mean very, very friendly, that he stopped somewhere and somebody petted him and he liked that. He does have his collar on, but not everybody takes dogs back that are friendly and very, very cute. So he's been gone 5 days now. So the kids are pretty torn up about it. One of the unintended consequences of that is we have what we call our house birds. Somebody gave us 5 chickens that were like a bantam mix. So they're super cute, but they're really little. They're pretty, but they don't really do anything when it comes to like egg production or being a meat bird. They're really not worth the feed if that's your purpose for them. And as you guys know, we are working hard to establish several egg-laying flocks and meat birds. We're not really interested in just keeping pretty birds for the sake of them being pretty. So we put them out by the house 3 or 4 weeks ago, and they have been romping around having a great time. We've had no predator issues, but wouldn't you know it, today, now that Jim has been gone for 4 days, a fox showed up. And I was at work yesterday and talking to my wife, and halfway through the conversation she hung up because she had to chase this fox off. And 4 of our 5 house birds have come back. So just having, and Jim wasn't outside all the time. He was inside 95% of the time. We only let him out to go to the bathroom and to run around. But him being outside just that little amount of time kept the predators away. So having a farm dog is going to be a necessity. So we're going to give it another week or so. We've driven around the neighborhood, but as you guys know, in very rural areas, the neighborhood isn't really a neighborhood. It's just giant fields, and there's like, you know, a road every 3/4 to a mile and a half. But we went down them. There's a whistle he normally responds to. We've blown the whistle and no dice. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll call the not the Humane Society, the animal shelter one more time and see what happens. But I'm afraid he's not coming back. We'll see. God has answered prayers that were sillier than that before. So if you guys would pray he comes back, that'd be great. But if he doesn't, I'm gonna have to get another dog because I can't have predators around my chickens without having some kind of protection. So we're looking into a different breed. We're looking into either like a sheep type dog or a collie that would actually want to be around us, not necessarily get distracted chasing deer. I did get a trail cam up, so I haven't had any luck catching anything on the trail cam, but we're looking. We hope to put some meat in the freezer that way. If you guys remember several videos ago, I told you my buddy and I, Rob, went to a farm sale and we got a bunch of equipment. Well, some of that equipment has arrived. This equipment trailer you see behind me just arrived today. That was part of the deal. We've sold some of the equipment already, so it's paid for itself. I did a small side job this morning after I got off of work, and that paid for the tires I needed for this, so we now have a big equipment trailer to haul the Lucy around if needed, and to potentially haul the cars around if they break down, things like that. Much more versatile on the farm now. If I'm rambling a bit, I apologize. We had a fire last night. Somebody accidentally set their kitchen on fire, so about 4 o'clock this morning we were out there putting the fire out, and we were up the rest of the day, and then I did a side job this morning fixing a fence for a guy, and then I've been home, so a bit tired today. Something else I want to talk to you guys about briefly, if you don't mind, if you'll indulge me, and it's kind of a strange thing for me to talk about, but you know, I made the pitch in the beginning for people to kind of hang out and like and subscribe. It supports our mission. You guys know that we're trying to turn this channel kind of into a part-time job so that some of the other things can fall away and we can stay on the homestead more often, and just you guys liking and subscribing and watching supports that mission that we're doing. The other day I had to delete an entire video because I was out filming in the field, and I know you guys have probably noticed in some of the videos the wind just whipping across the mic. It's no good. So there have been many dollars spent on this channel already. As you guys know, my brother David the Good sponsored us with the camera so we could get started with some good quality. We've bought one microphone already, but that mic doesn't work with this camera. We bought editing software, and we've spent hundreds of hours filming and editing and putting it up for you guys, and it's been a wonderful experience. I like it very much. I like the community that's developing. I look forward to, once I release a video, the comments and the interaction I have with you guys. It really feels like you're here with me when I'm making these, and it gives me energy, and it bolsters the family, and it's really cool to, at the end of the night, to pull up like the statistics, and you know, we sit around and we talk about how many people watched, and you know, so-and-so said this, and such and such commented they had such a thing happen to them. It's been really wonderful and heartening. But I need a better microphone. So I have a link in the description of this, of a microphone my brother's recommended. I don't know how many of you know that he used to be in audio editing before he got into all the other stuff he does. And this is the microphone he's recommended. I know nothing about editing. Well, I know a little bit about editing because he's taught me, but I know very little about what is the good equipment, what is the best equipment, what should I use, what shouldn't I use, and this is something he's recommended. If anybody would like to sponsor a microphone so that we can make some better quality videos and not have the issues with the sound when I'm out in the field, a lot of what we're doing is happening out there, and it's really difficult to film that and not have that roaring sound. We would be grateful. And there's the P.O. box that I'll put in the description as well. Some of you have already sent us some seeds. We really appreciate that. We're going to put them up in the garden and name little sections after people who send us seeds. So if you want to send us some seeds, send them, and we'll put a little plaque up with your name on it this spring when we plant them. But that would be very useful to us. But if it doesn't happen, then we'll just save up and we'll do it as we get the money for it. This has been a great experience, and we're looking forward to doing it for a whole lot longer. So for those of you that have liked and subscribed and watched and commented, thank you very much. It means a whole lot to us. I have a monthly update video coming probably next week, because that'll be 2 months that we've been here, and there's been a whole lot that's changed that I haven't had a chance to film. And we're going to do another live stream this Monday night, I think at 8:30. It worked pretty well for everybody, so we're going to do that again. We did our first one last week. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It'll give you a bit of a baseline for how we got to where we are. So thank you for letting me ramble at you for, I don't know, 8 or 9 minutes. And don't forget to dress for the job you want. But we'll see you guys next time here on Flannel Farms. Bye.